What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today is a little bit of a different video. I have a video and a response video here from a creator on TikTok. She has about 30,000 followers. All of her videos, all of her TikToks average around 40 to 60,000 views per TikTok. However, she posted one a few days ago and it has garnered over 4 million views. So we're going to watch this one and then we're going to watch a woman's response to it and we're going to try to figure this out. So let's go ahead and get this started. How's it going? My name's Rat Boy.
I'm going to talk about something that we don't talk about enough. And I don't want to hear any judgment from moms. Because I'm a kind, gentle person. And I never even talked back to my mom growing up. And if I ever did, oh my gosh. My kids beat me up. They beat me up. My 7 and my 5-year-old beat me. Today I was kicked in the chest, slapped in the face, and punched in the jaw for trying to get pants on a kid to go to school. The issue is, there was no discipline we're allowed to give back. I've tried timeouts. I've tried taking things away. I've tried removing all the screens from the house. I've tried taking away privileges. I've tried taking away extracurriculars. I've tried reasoning with them. I've tried putting in their rooms and taking everything out. I have tried reward systems. I have tried just telling them how much it hurts mommy's heart. But I'm still getting beaten every day, and not a little bit. Bruises on my back, punches in the face, slapped across the face.
This creator here, she has garnered her following just like a lot of women have garnered their following on TikTok by being a struggling single mom. That is what she bases all of her content on, is being a single mom. That's very popular on TikTok because there's a lot of content there. You post content about your kids, post content about your routine, post content about your life hacks, post content about your co-parenting. She has all these videos in her repertoire on her TikTok. A lot of women do this. I've been watching these videos for about a year, and this is just a pattern that I've been seeing is when women become single moms, they go to TikTok and they get revenues. She's completely monetized. She's getting money for all these views. This video has 40 times the views of all of her other videos. That's actually insane. It got picked up in the algorithm. Let's go ahead and let's break this down on why she's having these issues here. Now, this is something that I've talked about on a lot of videos in the past, and this is something that I think is a really big problem, is kids that are being raised in single mom households. You know, they're raised by these single moms that insist on doing what's called gentle parenting, which has been proven. It's been shown that gentle parenting does not work. You cannot be gentle parents because your kids end up walking all over you. They end up being completely violent, loud, obnoxious, and in a lot of cases they just take out their anger and everything out on you, and you just become a punching bag, which is what this woman is experiencing right now. This rarely happens in a two-parent household where there is a dominant male father figure. You'll notice that it never happens in those households. Very rarely, very, very rarely. Maybe if the father figure is like disabled or, you know, crippled or something, that might be a possibility. But this is a woman who has all of her functions. She is able, and she has plenty of videos on her channel where she's walking and working out and being active and everything. She's perfectly capable of everything a normal human can do, and yet she's getting completely overrun by a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. Just let that sink in for a minute. Oh, and she put the sad crying music in the background, you know, to make sure she hits that million view count. Let's continue.
Kicked in the mouth, head butted, bit. For something as simple as, hey guys, get your clothes on, we gotta get ready for school. My kids have more than I ever dreamed of as a child. They have more love than I ever received as a child. They're so allowed to sleep in bed with mom. They have more toys than I could have ever dreamed of. They have loving parents that get along. We co-parent well. We do everything right. I try to make sure they get book fare, they get special lunches, they get pizza days, they get everything. I try, and I'm a single mom, and I have no money, and I'm doing everything. Everything is for my kid. I haven't bought something new for myself in fucking 5 years since I got divorced. Everything mine is either out of my dad's storage locker he buys or thrift stores if I'm lucky. Because if I ever have extra money, it's food or whatever they need for school, and I'm getting...
Okay, I'm going to end up taking this music out. It's very annoying, so the comment I made about the music, I'm going to end up just editing the music out. I'll just run it through my program and edit it out. But this is concerning. This is very concerning because these are eventually going to be hopefully functioning members of society, and they have been raised to basically believe that it's a good thing to be violent towards your caregivers, towards your mother, your motherly figures, which eventually as they get older, that violence is then going to have to be put on someone else. And this is the issue with single moms and raising these kids. They have absolutely no control over them. You can say, oh, Rat Boy, look into her account. Maybe she posted a video. This was 4 days ago. You know, she posted a follow-up video. Of course, they always post a follow-up video that gets about 10,000 views. And it's just, it's a kiss-ass video. Thank you, whatever. However, I like looking at the comment to like ratio, and right now it's sitting at 183,000 likes and almost 100,000 comments, which that's kind of wild. That is kind of wild. That's a lot of engagement for this video. Once we finish this up, we will be watching a response video that another single mom has to say. So that is going to be interesting. I have not watched that one yet as well. But let's go ahead. Let's finish this out.
Punched in the face for asking them to get dressed. I never laid a hand on my mom because I knew what would have happened if I did. And I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only mom dealing with this. It's been 4 years of me every morning dreading this moment of trying to get my kids ready for the bus because I know I'm gonna be told I'm dumb, I'm a loser, they're gonna beat me up, they're gonna hate me. And I'm so tired of dealing with it. When we were little, we got up, we got ready. What happened? What happened? I'm so tired, I just don't know what to do. And whatever suggestion you give me, I've tried it. I know I don't do the other thing because, one, that's awful, and two, you're not allowed to do anything like that. I don't condone it. But I don't know how to get my kids to stop punching me in the face and beating me. So, if you have any suggestions, I'll be here crying on my bathroom floor wondering why my kids hate me. Because that's how I feel.
Your kids hate you because you have conditioned them and basically raised them to hate you. That's the short of it. You divorced their dad, kicked him out the house. There's no father figure there anymore. There's no control in the household. A lot of households that have single moms that have kids that are young, the household is a circus. It's like the Wild West. These kids, you're hearing in the video, the kids they're cursing, they're slapping, they're kicking. Here, sweetie, come put on your pants. Whack, and you get slapped across the face. Like, what was that for? Oh yeah, well, it's Monday. This is a common occurrence in a lot of single mom households. Some single moms will say it doesn't happen, but there's always a version of what's happening here. Sometimes it's violent, sometimes it's just verbal, sometimes it's emotional. There's a lot of layers that goes on with this. And this is why I say just stay away from these types of women because, I don't know if she's dating or not. Let's hope, I pray that she is just kind of taking care of her kids and minding her own business. She's saying she doesn't have money and all this stuff. So maybe she's focusing on all that. I would really hope that that's happening. In my experience, whenever you have someone like this on TikTok making content like this and the kind of content she makes, then obviously she's going to be looking for attention from men as well. That's just kind of how these things work. If I was in her situation, which she says she doesn't condone, she's implying to like corporal type punishment. She doesn't condone that. Perfectly understandable. Okay. However, I kind of think that, let's just say during summer break, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that sometimes things have to happen. Now, until then, what you need to do is you need to, She says she took everything out of their rooms and all the toys. I don't. These moms never. They take it out for like an evening, and then it's back in there the next morning because the kids are going crazy and they just need something to keep them occupied. They can't take these kids at 100%. There's always has to be something there to kind of distract them. A single mom does a lot of distracted parenting. Like here's the tablet, here's the chicken nuggets, here's the thing, and go over there. You go play your Switch or something. You get away from me. Mommy's making TikTok right now. This is a common occurrence in a lot of single mom households in the US. These women are more concerned with making videos than actually concentrating on their kids. I'm pretty sure if she would put down the phone, quit asking people online what to do, and do what moms have been doing for the past, since the beginning of time, everything will work out. But no, she's completely confused. She doesn't want to do it the right way. She wants to do it the easy way, the nice way, the gentle way, gentle parenting. This is what happens. Gentle parenting, and your kids become Conor McGregor. This is what's happening in these households. Now here's the response, and let's see what this individual has to say.
My kids beat me up. They beat me up. My 7 and my 5-year-old beat me. Today I was kicked in the chest, slapped in the face, and punched in the jaw for trying to get pants on a kid. I've tried timeouts. I've tried taking things away. I've tried removing all the screens from the house. I've tried taking away privileges.
My love, I am not judging, but what I will say is if this is what gentle parenting looks like, may this type of parenting never find me. I understand that you went through a series of disciplinary course-corrective actions, and that did not work for you. I said timeouts, I've taken things, I've taken extracurricular activities, I've taken fun things, I put them in the room and removed everything out of it. What I can say right now is all of those soft parenting things, if they are not working for you, and by the looks of it and the sounds of what you are saying, because they are still putting their hands and feet on you on a daily basis, on a regular daily basis, maybe hear me out when I say this next sentence, okay? And I don't mean this to be judgy or disrespectful. Please, for the love of God, do not take it that way. But you can only gentle parent a gentle child. And if being a gentle parent is not getting you the outcome in which you want, maybe you should take that and say, my child is not being gentle with me. Maybe I should not be gentle with them. Now, I am not saying that do anything that's going to require the involvement of CPS. That is crazy and that is abuse. And we all know that. I'm not saying that. But there is a difference between discipline and an ass whooping, if you understand what I'm saying. And some children need discipline, which your children, unfortunately, are lacking because they think it is okay to place hands on you. Anyways, I hope this message reaches you well. I promise to God this is not a judgment. But I want better for you. And if you don't teach them, unfortunately, when they get to somebody else's size, somebody will. But I hope you have a good day, a better day. And I don't ever say that, so please know I mean it.
All right, so here we have the pink bonnet lady, and she threw her 2 cents in, which she really didn't add anything to the conversation. She was just stating the obvious that, having kids do that to you is kind of fucked up, is what she's saying. And maybe you should take care of it, okay? Now, whenever you have a mom that can be completely walked over, that can be completely just controlled in any way, you're not going to have a gentle kid. You're going to have a kid that sees mom as a punching bag and is going to act accordingly to that mom. This is what happens when there is no control. There is no leadership in the home. A lot of times, 99% of the times, moms have zero leadership. They yell a lot. They make a lot of empty threats, but it really doesn't mean much, okay? It really doesn't mean much. And they're completely lost. They have no idea how to control the household. Whenever you can see videos, and you've seen the videos where the mom is telling the kid, okay, time to go to bed, time to do this, time to do that, and the kid completely ignores them. And then the dad walks in and just kind of like looks at the kid, and the kid just hops in the bed and goes to sleep. Yeah, that's not fear. Kids don't fear like that, okay? That is respect, okay? The kid knows that the father is serious, that the father doesn't play around. Mommies like to play around. They like to have fun. They want to be the kid's best friend is what these single moms want to do, because they've already pushed the other man out of their life, and now they're trying to be friends with whoever will be friends with them at this point. And a lot of times it's the kids that fill in that best friend role. And it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. When these kids don't have that masculine figure in the household, that leader, this is how the kids act. They act just like this. And it happens every single time. Now, it's not always physical like this. Like I said, sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's just bad language. Sometimes it's other, passive types of malicious, activities or what these kids are doing. But It always comes out in one way or another. Will these moms change their habits? I don't know. Nobody knows. All I do know is that if you do happen to come across a woman like this is not something that, if you do come across a woman like this, let's say just by chance you find yourself out there dating and you meet a woman and she says she has a couple kids and they're around a certain age, and you're talking to her and you happen to ask her, say, hey, how'd you get that black eye? And she says she ran into a door or something. Nope. It's the kid. The kid went Mike Tyson on her. This happens more than you would think. And, Pink Bonnet here, she had the advice that, you need to give him an ass whooping, which, okay, that's good advice, I think. I think it would be ill-advised to do that during a school year. Nowadays, if something were to happen to a kid and then they go to school and start talking about it happening, what happens is that the law starts to get involved. And this is no joking matter. Okay, they actually come into the school, they pull the kids out, and the parent is completely unaware, and they take the kid, they question the kid, they do all this other stuff, and they can do that by law. They can do that because school is, unless it's a private school, but schools, if he's going to a public school, 100% legal, they can do that. And gentle parenting doesn't work. It's been proven not to work. Gentle parenting does not work, and I don't care what this woman says. Gentle parenting for gentle kids. Eventually, if you're gentle parenting a kid, that kid is going to become unmanageable. Okay, and then just like that woman says, she can't even get them dressed to go to school. This is happening at like 6 a.m. in the morning every day. She's getting beat up in the morning. Imagine waking up to a fight every day. I hate laughing at what's going on, but look, this is life. Okay, this is life. Like you're gonna sit there, you're gonna have kids with a man, and not even just say an ex-husband or whatever. Well, what are we doing here? This is what it's come down to. Okay, me as a single man, I am so glad I never had to deal with anything like this. I have made my mistakes in the past with living with women and certain things, and I have learned my lesson with that. Absolutely, that's why I say never cohabitate with women, never date single moms. I've had my history with that as well when I was young and dumb. I think a lot of guys my age maybe have fell into that trap. It's a very horrible trap. Yeah, just take care of yourself, fellas. Work on yourself. Try to steer clear of the single moms, because who knows? Maybe you're dating a single mom and then you get blamed for the black eye and you ain't even had nothing to do with it.